Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Punt over the middle. It's Alexander. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And the Cyclones churn out another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception in here early in the game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Cyclones looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Cyclones.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. Gets into space at the 50. Stiff arms the man. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, South Florida. He shows the skill set there, Kirk. Athletic ability and excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback, because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. crucial third down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on a screen. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They'll pass him the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go. Convoy. Under.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Now they run a draw play. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's a handoff on a counter. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. It's an option look. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Bulls. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, I kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. So just one play and they're just shy of midfield now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The USF offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The back's got it. It's a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Cyclones looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And it's a comeback route. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking for his big tight end. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires this one deep middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone. The Bulls with 1st and 10 here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Eventually, they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Alexander.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? No shot to bring him down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
This defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Get set.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. The Bulls will have to kick this away. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop up at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Receiver in motion now. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bulls are in the red zone. And in first down, right back to the running game. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Bulls come to the line with first and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
29 Philly.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming.
Moves.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Look at a throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So they don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Got it.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here's the option play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Lasso. Ready?
Caught over the middle. It's Eccles. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Heck of a Good job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Second down after that short completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Got it.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Goal line formation for the defense.
Let's go. Go.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
29 Philly. Ready to go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try ties up the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. Your worst case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline. It's Jones. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And there's the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pop and looking for a big play here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime.
Here we go.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
55 weak.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, USF. They strike first in overtime. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime as you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.